Hey there, welcome to GemIIToys. Here we are once again. This time I went figure hunting in Tokyo actually, and starting here first. This is a recycle shop that was on my way and I just ran into it, and I actually found this Iron Man 2 figure here, surprisingly. A little expensive though, as you can see, I think. I did have this figure and a while back, and I did make a music showcase video, that is. Here is a little bit more, and I found this sideshow, I think it is, Deadpool. I've never had this figure before. Now moving on here, this is Akihabara, and this is very close to the station. If you guys want to know exactly the name of the store, let me know in the comments and I can guide you if you want to visit one of these stores. But this store, as you can see, had a lot of figures in display. That Assassin's Creed figure I really wanted, and this looks quite amazing. I've never seen this figure before from Lord of the Rings. Now inside the store, as you can see here, you have all these head sculpts, Doctor Strange and the baby and all kinds of accessories. I was very impressed to see all this stuff, like all kinds of tennis shoes and clothing. Really interesting. All these female head sculpts. Unfortunately, I didn't see any accessory that I really wanted, because I really, you know, for the price they were asking for, which was quite expensive, I wanted to make sure it's something I really want to use in my collection. Didn't quite find anything here that I needed. I was hoping to find some maybe battle damaged Tony Stark head or something like that, which in fact they did have one. You could see it there in the corner, but it wasn't one that I really liked. And I also looked at their Bruce Lee head sculpts, and they were kind of nice, but for the price, not really. As you can see there, you have Art by Art. They also have some head sculpts by them. Nonetheless, really nice to see all this stuff in a shop. There's that Tom Holland casual outfit for your Spider-Man figure. All kinds of hands, female head sculpts, as you can see here. Yeah, I was quite impressed with this shop in terms of what they have in stock. Bison bodies. There's a Terry Bogard figure. I like Neo Geo. If you guys know Neo Geo, Terry Bogard is a very popular character. Yeah, very nice shop. Here I took a little image of the Assassin's Creed figure because I want to get that figure at some point. There's that Zorro figure. I've been thinking about that one as well, but didn't pick either one up. And like I said, this price has a lot of stuff, but it's pricey. It's quite pricey. These two are interesting as well. I do have Neo, so these would go well with my Neo figure, spiritual leader. Now here's in the same building another shop that had a whole bunch of hot toys. Very nearby shop. Not as much as the other one, but still nonetheless quite a few figures. Here you can see their Star Wars section. Quite a bit. I was very impressed on this trip as to how much I found. There's Flash. That's a lot of money for Flash. Flash is not $300 figure, I think. Now here's Jungle. This one also in Akihabara, nearby. And as you can see, many figures. But once again, the price. Finding figures is not an issue in Akihabara. As you can see, you have many figures, but finding one for the right price can be difficult. That can be the challenge. Here's a Hobby Elf, also in Akihabara. Went there as well, thought, why not? And in fact, of course, they did have hot toys. At the Selena Kyle and Battle Damage Avengers Iron Man, but once again, expensive. This one wasn't too bad, but I have no interest really in this figure, so I didn't pick that up either. Now here they had some, as you can see, Deadpool, Black Panther. Didn't pick on anything up there either. Sorry for this pixelated. I didn't take an actual picture of the building. But this is Mandarake, also in Akihabara. Many figures as well, as you can see. many figures. This is all their Star Wars section. Sorry for all the glare, and I'm passing, you know, there's people going around, so it's kind of troublesome to shoot video at these places, but I did my best so I can share it with you guys, my experience checking out these shops. Many Iron Man figures, as you can see, but once again, you know, price, until I saw this guy, and I did pick that up because that's just a little over $100 for a Captain America. I had to pick that up, and I was very happy about that. I'm very happy to have the figure. In fact, I did some modification to it, to the shoulders, because the shoulders didn't convince me in terms of the body proportions, how it looked. So I did a little mod to it, and I'll share that on my next video. Very happy with that figure. I always wanted that figure. Stan Lee, still expensive. Still expensive. And that tactical suit Batman still is something that looks interesting to me, but didn't see it for a good price. These Crimes of Grindelwald, I always mess up that name, but those figures really have dropped in price. I'm not really interested in those figures though. Now here's Nakanoku. This is a different area in Tokyo, Japan, and this is a Mandarake shop as well. Now this shop, again, many figures, and I was surprised to see some recent releases showed up at this shop. You'll see here shortly, but here you can see Bane. That's another tempting one. Bane. Yeah, I didn't go in yet, so I can see. This is at the entrance. I mean, you don't even need to go into the shop, and you can just see their outside display. All these figures. It's just quite amazing, actually. I used to have that Luke Skywalker. I have the Return of the Jedi one now, and I'm not looking back. Much better figure, I think, the Return of the Jedi. As I was saying, there's Thanos. This is a recent release, fairly recent is what I mean. And it's at the shop, so I was surprised to see that. Now, there's that Thanos. This doesn't really hold up, I think. The Guardians of the Galaxy Thanos. I don't really think it's a figure that holds up, especially in terms of the size, but like I said, there's Captain Marvel, you know, that's a recent release, and they had two of them, the two versions actually, both regular and deluxe. So surprised to see that, but there they had the same Captain America, but for much more money, like almost $200. So I felt quite lucky to find that one, and very happy once again I picked that one up. So here's inside the shop. Sorry, you can't really see, I'm just kind of going through here as best I could, because if you've ever been to Japan, you know stores are really cramped, so there's just so much stuff. If you're claustrophobic, you're gonna have a hard time because it's just so much stuff crammed in there, and if there's one person looking at something, you can barely get past them, and shooting video, like I said, is quite the challenge. Now there I showed that figure, that was a cheap one. Age of Ultron. Yeah, and this is also inside. Here you can see more. They had some figures were for a good price, but the ones I found for a good price, like that Age of Ultron, I'm not sure what the name of the character is. It wasn't a figure I'm really looking for. So DX12 is like almost $1,000. I'm glad I have that figure. Here's another shop nearby in the same building. Oh, I found these Ninja Turtles. These are bootlegs, actually. I was surprised to see they had some bootlegs, and they must think they're real because they wanted like quite a bit of money for them. I'm not sure how much they wanted for the set, but I was kind of like, oh, bootlegs, but anyways, I do have the original ones, and I have a music showcase video I shot of that. Check it out if you haven't seen it before. And this is about the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my figure hunting. I did get that Captain America. So with that said, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Enjoy the path of collecting, and I'll catch you guys next time.